Nandini, we are going to explain AWS Developer Associate. In previous videos, we are discussing about the EC2s and fundamentals of a Developer Associate. And in this part, this is like part two. In part one, we are going to explain about the containers, foundations, and fundamentals. And in this video, in this part two of containers, I'm going to explain about the practical implementation of containers. And first one is like containers workflow overview on AWS. And first one is the as usual procedure to run your containers on AWS are use Docker to build your container, move it to a registry such as Amazon ECR, use Fargate or EKS or ECS to deploy it, use AWS tool like CloudWatch, IAM, and auto scaling to scale and manage. Let's explain through this. First, we have to create a Docker image for our app. Next, we push the image to containers registry, usual Amazon ECR. Then we deploy the containers using ECS, EKS, or Fargate. Once it's running, we use tool like IAM for permission and CloudWatch to monitor logs and performance. And second one is like Amazon ECR, means Elastic Containers Registry. A completely managed Docker image registry is Amazon ECR. First one is like secure push or pull container images. Access control is integrated with IAM. Automatically checks picture for flaws. Utilized with code pipelines, Fargate, and EKS and ECS. Think of it, it's a private Docker hub on AWS. We can build image locally, then push them to ECR for easy integrations with ECR or EKS. ECR also scan your images for vulnerabilities and integrates securely with IAM for access controls. And third one is deploying containers with Amazon ECS. Here you can see the diagram of the deploying containers with Amazon ECS, how it's going to be work and how to use ECS for deployment. Send the Docker image to ECR, make the task definitions and include the images, CPU and memory. To run tasks continuously, launch a service, select the type of launch type, EC2 instance management, Fargate serverless compute management type for managed by AWS. Using Fargate serverless containers. These are the diagrams. I already explained about this. And with the Fargate, we are going to explain about with Fargate. Just to specify what your containers needs. Don't worry about EC2 management. Perfect for erratic traffic or microservices. Automatically adjust for usage. Only pay for the resources that are used. With the Fargate, we don't have any worry about EC2 instance. We just define the container spaces and Fargate launches and scales that containers for us. This is a great for microservices and teams that want to avoid managing infrastructure. We only pay for what we use and it's auto scaled based on demands. And deploying with Amazon EKS Kubernetes. These are the deployment of sample application picture, and this is like fully managed Kubernetes clusters are operated by Amazon EKS. Use the console or expect to create an EKS cluster, set up Kubectl to oversource your clusters. To deploy services, use Kubernetes manifest, which are YML files, compatibility with ECR, VPC, load balancer, and AWS IAM. It means like if you prefer Kubernetes, Amazon EKC is the way to go. AWS handles the Kubernetes control panel. So you just manage the worker nodes and workloads. You use the same Quebec1 commands and YAML files in your other Kubernetes setup. EKC work great for complex apps or teams already using Kubernetes on premises. Monitoring and logs with CloudWatch. Use Amazon CloudWatch to track containers performance, view the ECS and EKS containers logs, configure CPU, memory, and threshold alarms. Dashboards can be used for visual metrics analysis. Once your containers are running, you will want to monitor them. CloudWatch capture logs, metrics, and alarms for ECS and EKC containers. You can view CPU and memory usages, set up alerts for spikes, and analyzing logs in real time. It helps troubleshoot issues quickly and ensures your containers run smoothly. Next one is auto scaling containers. These are like containers can scale automatically on AWS. Use auto scaling rooms when using ECS, EKS with EC2. Fragate configure easy scaling rules according to CPU memory usage. Allow apps to effectively manage spike in traffic. These are like first one is receives stream data, published to a cap topic, consumes from the cap topic, publish metrics to CloudWatch, collect Prometheus metrics, send Prometheus metrics to CloudWatch, compute utilization metrics, create metrics alarms in CloudWatch, scale the target. Security IAM for containers. Workloads in secure containers for EKS pods and ECS tasks using IAM roles. Make use of security groups and private subnets. Regularly scan ECR images. Use the parameters store for AWS secrets managed to store secrets. Thank you.